Welcome, everyone, to a very personal episode. Filler episode though, because it's just me. And as for these two things, it's only because since I'm recording, just me, like just with OBS and that camera. If I try and fit the whole screen, I'm really stretched out. Doesn't look too good, so I think I'll just deal with this for now. But I mean, hey, it's a nice little graphic. Hey, if you didn't know what podcast you're in, it's two reminders right there. Anyways, yep, I know it's crazy. First episode, I'm doing completely naked, and no, I'm kidding. Only reason I say that, I really wanted the people who would just like would play it on YouTube and put it in their pocket, or people on Spotify just be like, wait, what the fuck? What's he talking about? Is he naked? Haha, if I did that, I got you. I hope I got you. I would imagine. Anyway, a few things we're gonna talk about here. Ooh, Facebook notification. No way. I don't use Facebook for like social reasons. In fact, I don't really use social media much anymore at all. The only times I do is like if someone specifically directly messages me, you know. It makes sense. I don't want to just look at them like and then just not answer. I hate when people do that. I just love it. Oh, before you ask for video people, that is not a piss stain. I swear to you. I swear to you. That is not a piss stain. That is saliva from my dog, who just always feels the need to clean himself on my bed. I, I don't know. I don't know, man. But it's not piss. Okay, if it was piss, it would fill the entire bed. I got a big yet small bladder. I got a big bladder, but I have to pee every like hour. I don't know. Maybe I'm diabetic or something. What do I know? This yee yee ass haircut. I can't get over it. I'm. What are you gonna do? Anyway, hello. There's no real reason for this. It's not like there hasn't been an episode in a while. It's only been like what, 4 days? I'm pretty sure. Let me fact check myself real quick. Um, well, I don't count shorts. Uh, what? Oh, 4, 5, 6 days. Sorry. Still, that's not very long. That's almost a week. That's normal. Thank you everybody who actually saw that short. That got what? It got 220 views. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. But yeah, that's great. I knew they were going to be a powerful tool. I've heard it so many times, people talking about the lighting in this room is fucking terrible. Um, I've heard people talk so many times about like, oh, you should make shorts and this and that. It's just it's handy. And then I thought about it, I'm like, hey, I could literally just because I usually listen back to the podcasts like once, like just to make sure. Like, of course, I'll edit it. Um, because I'm the editor for that. I'll edit it. Listening through it, make sure there's nothing, no weird like cutouts or anything and whatnot, or try to get that anyway. And sorry if I sniffle a lot. My nose is kind of stuffy right now, but um, yeah. So I'd edit it, of course, but then I listened to it over again just in case I missed something. There was one thing that actually happened one time, and why I do that because I edited through a video, clearly not that well, because I was listening through it and something was said. I'm like, I don't know about all that, so I took it out. Why not? Anyway, yeah, and then I thought, wait, while I'm listening back to it, I'll just find the part I laughed the most at, or at least that's kind of a lie. I just find like the funniest part in the beginning, so I have to listen to the entire thing over again because I talk through it, then I listen to it once, but I don't want to have to like go back and forth. Be like, okay, was this part funny? This part was kind of funnier. Just like within the first 15 minutes, I just find the funniest thing. If there was anything, I'll go further in if there's nothing funny that happens. And then I'll take that. I'll take that down. I won't take it down. I'll take that out. Not. I will take that little clip, record it, like just OBS screen recording, and then I will throw that into an editor and just put in subtitles and pictures and edits and whatnot. Just make it haha all good. And the Impressionist actually really helped a lot. It got us a subscriber as well. I hope it's not someone we know because that would suck. But it was really good because if you look at the yeah, I know you can't see it. That's fine. I can just that's why I'm here. If you look at the analytics of it, 94% was shorts feed. What the hell does that mean? That means well people are just scrolling. I don't know. People aren't like fucking 40-year-old grandmas. Well, people are scrolling through 40-year-old grandmas. Hold on. Wait, I'm not even speaking normal right now. 40-year-old grandmas. Middle age. How about we go with when people are scrolling through their phones with their thumb, not with their index finger, like a middle-aged woman. Like just going through shorts or sideways. I think some of them are sideways. We just happen to pop up. That's good. It's really good. Because it means we're actually getting around. I think tagged. Well, you can see my nipples. Nice. But um, watch this video get taken down now. But well, it's not like anyone's gonna fucking see it. But uh, what am I trying to say? I'm so brain dead. This is every time I talk to my friends, this happens. I don't know. This is what I like. I don't know if I'm just I'm tired. I'm not sleeping well. I'm just malnourished in the brain or something because like I'll be talking to someone and I'll just immediately forget what I'm talking about. I'm just I'm just silly, you know. And I like how a lot of other people, if something like that happened, just like a little trait you have, they'll be like, "Oh, I have ADHD, 100%. I do." I don't know. We've gone over the fake TikTok disorders enough anyway. I know they're dumb. We all get it. It's like, yes, stupid, just an absolute wanting to be unique. Not much you can do about it. But what you can do, I'm not going anywhere with this. See, this is what happens when there's an episode just by myself. I sort of, because I do this all the time. I do these little rants. I do. They're a waste of time, but it's almost like a comfort thing for me. I don't fucking know. It's weird. Where especially when I'm home alone, I will walk back and forth in my house just like this. If you're on video, you can see. Again, that's not a piss stain, but I'll be walking back and forth, and oh, if you could see my pants too, this is paint. I know, really sus episode so far, but yeah, I'll walk back and forth and just rant to myself, or pretending like that I have an audience. I don't know. I just find it because I have a lot. There's a lot of things I like to talk about that I don't have anything to talk about too. Like for example, fitness. I really enjoy fitness. I think it's fun and cool and whatnot. Not too many people to talk to it about, or at least not many people who have a similar understanding to it. That like. So yeah, it's weird. So I guess these episodes by myself, if however many there's gonna be, I can't see like there being that many. Oh, I just got an email on my phone. What does this say? Don't play games. Don't play games with me, bro. I'll mess you up. I don't know. You guys enjoying this so far? Probably not. I would imagine. You're probably getting sick of my voice. How is how is my voice on a scale of 1 to 10? How soothing is it? I've heard one person say it was good. That was my mother, so that doesn't count because your mother will say good things about anything you do. I'm not saying you should like never listen to your mother when it comes to complimenting things, But I mean, hey, they're a little biased. One, because they're always very, very kind, usually. Two, they're like, oh, that's my kid. He's got to be, yeah, he's good. He's a ha, successful little boy, right? Or big boy. He's a big boy, successful big boy. I think. I don't know. I think that I don't know. Parental bias. It's just that's something they have a lot. So if you ever get complimented by your mom, take it with a grain of salt. It's like, you know, is it really that good, or is it really this? I don't know. Whatever the context is. Because of course, my mother would want to have listened to the episode, and so she did. She's like, "Oh, you got a really nice, voice. Maybe you should be on a radio show." Now, I don't know about you, but I disagree. And my voice isn't fucking like scratchy or annoying, I think, anyway. But it certainly isn't good. So, I don't know. I don't know about that one, Mom. If you're listening to this, by the way, I don't know. Um, but so something interesting. I remember thinking back when the Quest 2, well, it came out a long time ago. It's weird how things will come out and then a few months later it's like, "Oh, it's here." Like Among Us. Do you remember that? Was it like 2 years after it came out, then it blew up? Fun game, but man, it was just way overdone. Kind of sad almost. I feel like the people just they were ashamed of what they created because I think the point where like blew off, not like the ironic memes like Among Us or dude that's so sussy, you're such a sussy baka or whatever the fucking noises they made, but uh you see what I'm fucking talking about? This is like actually like scary almost how much I do this. Um, talking about Among Us, I know that. Oh, right. So it got to the point where everyone's known about the cup song, right? It's hard, like, how many views does this have on YouTube? One of the most viewed videos. It's like a classic early 2000s video. The cup song. Uh, where is it? Where's the original? Man, there was like some sort of, I don't know, whatever, cup song, okay? The cup song where it's like, um, uh, it's like bang, bang, bang. You flip the cup, you tap it, and whatever. Okay, it's like you're doing percussions and you're making a beat with the cup while you're singing. Um, and then I think and someone did it with a gun, the American version. It's like, ha, get it, because Americans have easy access to firearms. That's funny. Okay, sure. But it got to a weird point where someone animated, like, that's a niche. That's a very niche meme. Like everyone, it's an old thing. The cup song is old as shit. And so when someone makes an American version, it's like or like a remix song that's like, oh ha, that's funny. Yeah, I remember that. But gun, haha, that's great. Funny thing, clever, if you will. But it got to the point where someone animated that with an Among Us character doing it. Now, why would they do that? Because of how big it got, how weird it got, and like it just it's weird. It's really weird. It got to the point where it's weird. If you have between the ages of 13 and 17-year-old white girls, that is the demo. Nothing wrong with them, but for some reason, if your thing is very popular with that age and specific demographic, it's usually really odd. Harry Potter, Among Us, what's another good example? Twilight. I'm just saying, it's not like this. It's not, like everyone's known. Like this has been a known thing for a long time. It's like, yeah, that's a demographic that just, well, maybe not even. Like I'm starting to think it's like, no, this kids, little kids as well. Kids are odd. I liked odd things when I was a kid. Everyone liked odd things when they were a kid. Unless you're Amish, then you probably just liked goats. They're pretty cool. Actually, goats are pretty sick. I like dogs and deers mixed together, I think. Probably. But yeah, I don't know. But it feels like a trend where if you're in that demographic, or when your thing very much appeals and is popular with that specific demographic of, you know, Caucasian women, or girls, I should say, between the ages of like 13 and 17, it just sort of gets to a really weird phase, cringe, if you will, because I don't know. What's not like? There's not a because after that. It's just yeah, that's usually it. Like if it becomes very popular that demographic, it usually becomes cringe. I hate that word, but man, is it good for describing things. Of course, I hate overuses as well. Like, do you everyone remember when everyone said simp? Simp. I mean, people still do, but like it was huge. Like you're, if you were like holding your wife's hand walking down the road, you were like simp. Someone would just yell that on the other side. You simp. You treat women with like a minuscule amount of respect. You're a simp, buddy. I, I might, I beat my women. I hit them with a frying pan. I catch the rolling pin and I throw it at, like, it was so weird. Like, it was almost like a lot of them were jokes. It's like, oh, what? You kissed your girlfriend? Man, what a simp. No, but a lot of them were jokes, but a lot of them like got to a serious point where I see this really weird movement. I think the what's the acronym? TBFL. Toxic Boys for Life. It's a really odd movement I've noticed. I don't think it's very big. I've just seen it when I used to use, I say like I never use it anymore. When I used to use Instagram a lot, right? I would occasionally see posts about, wow, what was the exact thing? I can't remember the exact thing, but I used to see posts related to some sort of relationship or whatnot. And then, it was someone else posting. It wasn't like their relationship. It wasn't anything personal. It was just showing something. Or like, it was like a meme. I don't know. Point is, in the description, there was the tag, TBFL. And then next to it was Toxic Boys for Life. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what that means. But in the description, this is paraphrasing because I don't remember it exactly. It read, you know, I think it's something to do with like, oh, when you get with something like when you get with your girl, you have to know what her ex did and you gotta be 20 times worse. And I can't remember what it said after that, but I thought, what? Huh? You gotta be 20 times worse than her ex. Why? It's just gonna make the relationship 20 times like speed, like speed run, like 20 times shorter. Like I don't understand what you mean. 20 times worse. Super weird. And I started looking into this guy who was posting things, and he had the mindset of you have to treat women like a fucking alien creature. It was borderline incel. I think because so people are familiar with incels, people who basically have given up on women. Well, men, there's a difference, but people who they hate women. They're like, ugh, ugh. Well, not like an ew. They're just an envious kind of way. It's just a really angry envious. It's like they can't get laid. that can't get laid, and so they're pissy about it. Like, damn it, man, come on. Like, ugh, I don't like women. They only go for 6 foot. It's like, yeah, well, yeah, of course, if you think that, that's not gonna. Well, I only said 6 foot. There's a bunch of other things I think, but of course that helps. It's not the fucking end all. Like, our friend, who is the shortest out of all of us, has had the most girlfriends. I don't know what to tell you. So, I don't know. It's nuts when it comes to that. But it was a really weird, it was almost like a niche version of incels, the toxic boys for life. Now, those people, they're probably fine looking, they're okay, they're halfway successful. Like, they can acquire a partner. But the way that they, the still the mindset they have, that is if they even had a large following, who people who follow that advice. Excuse me. Like, you have to be 20 times worse than their ex? Like, what are you talking about? No. It's like, it's such a weird thing. I've noticed, like, not to sound like a 80-year-old, but nowadays, that it just, it's such a weird relationship between the sexes. Like, I don't know, man. Uh, it's just so odd. Like, I can't get over that toxic boys for life. It's like you gotta be 20 times worse than her ex. And then what? She'll love you? Oh yeah, that'll work. What do you mean? I don't understand. Because here's a weird thing I learned. Men love women who are like their mother, and sort of vice versa for women. Women love men who are like their father. It's kind of odd, but it makes sense. Because if that is your example of, oh, this is a couple, this is a relationship, I want someone like that then. And so if you have a girl who has a deadbeat dad, who doesn't pay any attention to her, who isn't very nice, they're gonna like a guy like that, you know, because that's their, like, oh, that's how, that's a husband, that's a partner. When obviously that is the case for a lot of people, sadly, but that's not a good one. I'll tell you that much. I think the overall amount of happiness is a bit reduced. Um, Again, take all this with a grain of salt. I am an 18-year-old who knows nothing. So, uh, yeah. But I don't know. What am I talking about? Why do I keep doing that? I don't know. And this is like what happens and no script or nothing. But yeah, because all of our other episodes are scripted. But anyway, yeah, I just find that weird. But I mean, like that's how it is. It's like you find, you know, the same thing. Like I said, same thing with men. Men like women who act like their mothers, and if your mother is like extremely overprotective and stuff, that's where people can get like a, mommy kink sort of thing. Um, um, yeah, it's weird. And so, but with women, that's where you get the occasions where it's like, yeah, their father was great. That's why they like guys like that. That's not the case always. Just be fucking respectful. How hard is it? We're all human beings with one little chromosome change. Like, come on. It's not a fucking, like, different creature or species. I don't understand it. It's so, it's just the alienation has just increased over time. I know, like, just modern technology doesn't help with that. Why don't we just go back to being cavemen, huh? I've said this so many times. Let's just go back to being cavemen. We fucked up. We're designed for that. We clearly we messed up here. Let's just EMP everything or go back to caveman times. That sounds nice. No, but obviously that's a stupid idea. But yeah, I don't know. It's just a weird alienation between them. I don't know. I just wanted to get that off my chest because I still can't get over that. Toxic boys for life. It's like, damn, really? It's kind of sad how you think like that. I mean, it's not that hard. With how many people out there are talking about this stuff, it's not that hard to get into the mindset. It's not too hard to get into any mindset. Look at how many flat earthers there are. It's not that hard to get in that mindset of like, oh, I can't trust anything ever at all. Yeah, you should be skeptical, but no, you shouldn't just not trust anything just because it comes from some sort of authority. But it's not always to do with that too. It's just like whack science. And I love when people use these titles too. Like, oh, I'm a mathematician, but you're a flat earther. Yeah, but I'm a mathematician, so he must be right. No, you can be good at calculus. Does not mean you know that the earth is flat, because it's not. I'm sorry. Like, that one's harmless though. You think the earth is flat, it's whatever. So, I don't mind it too much. That one's harmless. Um, it's just dumb fun. It's like, hey, you know, like if someone at my workplace was a flat earther, but he didn't like shove it down anyone's throat, he's like, yep, that's what I think. I'm not gonna argue with him. Who cares? Like, unless all of a sudden we join a science debate, it's like, yeah, sure, but or if he wants to talk about it, then yeah, like I'll discuss it with him. But I'm using a spoon to crack my knuckles. I don't know why, but like I'm not gonna argue with him. Like, who cares? But if he's going, I was like, hey, do you know the Earth is flat? And if you think otherwise, you're kind of an idiot, dude. Like, what's going on, man? It's like, what? You think the Earth is, you fucking globe-tard? Like, yeah, then I'll be like, okay, hey, you want to just look at a few pictures for me? Um, no, fisheye lens! Yeah, but anyway. Um, oh, oh, okay. Farted. Had to get that out of the way. Um, but, yeah, no, I have no reason to argue with that person at all. Like, okay, it's cool. That's fine. Let's go move boxes or whatever I'm doing. But yeah, I don't know. Man, this is a really weird episode. I'm just going off on all sorts of tangents. But that's better. But yeah, I don't know. How'd you like this? Probably terrible. I don't know. Maybe you like listening to me ramble like a guy who lives behind 7-Eleven in the dumpster. I don't know. Um, but what was it? I was originally gonna talk about meta, like the metaverse. What happened? I feel like that failed already. Like people were like, oh, the metaverse, you can do all this stuff, and I thought like, oh, that's kind of cool, I guess. And then I get a Quest 2, which for other reasons. Um, hold on. Bless me. Um, so I get a Quest 2. Ooh, bullseye. So I get, like I said, for the third time, fourth, whatever. I get a Quest 2. I go in, and out of morbid curiosity, I'm okay. Where's the metaverse? Where is it? Like, what is it? What are you talking about? Oh, it's this game called like, what was it even called? It's like something Horizon, I think. I don't know. Oh, it has like a quarter of the player base is VR chat. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, what are you talking about? I don't know. Maybe it's still just starting up. It's really odd to me. I don't get it. We'll see. We'll have to see. Can you believe that NFTs were a thing? Oh my goodness. And no one talks about them. Like, I, I love stuff like that because every now and then something will come up. Be like, oh, dude, NFTs? Bro, look at this fucking monkey. Buy it for $10 trillion off of me. It's gonna be worth a lot soon. Like, oh shit, fucking clicking in their bank info. Buy. I got a monkey. Then you wait. Then you wait. And then you wait. And nothing happens. You just lost money. Now, the thing is, was it impossible to make money off of it? No, yeah, there's really dumb people out there who's like, ooh, I gotta buy this 10 grand chimp with a crown on and a monocle. Oh, I gotta buy that. Oh, yes. That guy's an idiot. It's like, yeah, okay. And I like how, it's because NFTs were a great way to make money, but not in the way that it was advertised. It's like, oh, yeah, dude, it's an investment. Buy it and then sell it. No, no. The people who were making them, mass producing them using an AI to sell them to stupid people, or what they did was sell it to themselves or something to be like, hey, see, people are buying this. It's like, yeah, okay, you're smart. You get it. You trick stupid people. Fair enough. Fuck you, but fair enough. Like, hey, man, I you're chasing a bag, but but think about it like this. Assuming that they actually sold some of the ones that were like millions of dollars, it's like, who's gonna buy that? One, a really, really dumb person who takes out a loan, or just a stupid millionaire. You trick a stupid millionaire, it's like, oh, well, fuck me, I guess. Whatever. Okay, hey, you tricked them. That's fine. Whatever. That's it. Oh, excuse me. That's it. Cool. That's basically what NFTs were for a while. It's just a trick for dumb people. It happens every now and then. Uh, I was gonna say it's like cryptocurrency. It's not at all like cryptocurrency. It's just worse than that. Because cryptocurrency is far with my extremely limited understanding. It's this thing that's worth as much as people have put into it. I think something like that, and then it just goes up and down and whatnot. You can tell I'm a very smart man. I know so much about all this. But yeah, no, NFTs are crazy. The Bored Apes, or was it the Red Ape family? The Red Ape family. Oh, well, just a great show. Just a great show. That was like $2 million that you can watch for free on YouTube. Just such a great show. Awesome, awesome. Anyway, yeah, this was a super weird episode. I'm gonna end it now. It's been 32 minutes. Um, I'm probably never gonna do this again because this was really odd. However, I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you did enjoy it. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, we'll see you. We got a guest coming on. We got a guest coming on. He's gonna be really cool. We'll see about that. And I will see you next time. Just kidding. I didn't end it yet. Pranked you. Okay. I'm still naked. Look at your phone. Pranked you again. Oh, look. A fucking car just drove through my house. Haha, gotcha. Okay, I'm done. Bye.